All right, another video on just throwing stuff out there, and maybe it helps someone. And I hope it does. Hope it helps more than one person. But if it helps only one, great. The video and the time spent on this was well worth it. Just one person, it helps, whether tremendously or just minimally. One person, it helps. It's worth the time and effort. Anyways, I'll get to it. This is about pursuing the things you've been thinking about, the things that have been on your mind, the things that have been on your mind for a long time or been thinking about for a long time. Or when you think about it, it's always, that dreaded thing, I got to get to it sometime. I got to get to it someday. It's just there. Nothing's going to happen. Nothing's changed, but I know it's there. Something sometime. That thing. Or the thing that you're like, I just got to get to. I got to get on top of. One of those that is real fresh, real new. Do something. Start. That's my message. You got to do something. The needle's not going to move unless you're working towards it. It doesn't matter if you spend 2 minutes on it, 2 hours on it, 2 weeks on it, 2 months on it, whatever. At least you've moved towards it. At least you're working towards it. It could be anything. Time with family. Spending time with the family. If you've been busy, your spouse has been busy, or your kids have been busy, whatever the case may be. Move the needle towards that. Pursue it. Well, I haven't been doing it lately because you haven't made time for it. You haven't made it a priority. Maybe you want to make it a priority. Maybe I want to make time for it. Because I hear the excuse all the time, I can't do that, I don't have time. I can't do that, I don't have time. Oh, I wish I had time like you. Or I can't do this or that because I don't have time. I never got it done because I don't have time. No. You have time. Make time for it. You have time for the things that you make time for. If you don't make time for it, you don't have time for it. It's that simple. Really, it's that simple. It sounds stupid saying it. That's how simple it is. You have things and you have the time. So you have time for the things that you make time for. It's not rocket science. So time with family, learning a new skill. Whether it's a skill computer-based, whether it's outside a physical skill, whether it's drawing, it's cooking, cleaning, working on motors, engines, learning something about construction, learning about if you have firearms, cleaning them, learning about them, researching things. You want to learn about health. You want to learn about this or that. Just spend some time on it. Learning a skill or getting some knowledge. Just 2 minutes. 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months. It's that easy. Just get started. The biggest problem is to start. There's exercising. That same goes along with eating healthier. I didn't say eating healthy, eating healthier, because I'm not saying you need to eat healthy all the time. That's really a huge hurdle. But just eat healthier. Maybe that's something that's been on your mind. And it's easy to start. Starting's hard. The getting started's hard, but it's easy once you get started and you get going. Just stay on top of it. Selling a bunch of items that you've had laying around for years, and you're like, I got to get rid of this. I got to get rid of that. I'm sick of moving this box from this closet, or from the garage and into the rafters of the garage, or to the attic of the house, or whatever. It's been here for months or years or whatever. Just go through it, spend a little time on it, and just sell some stuff. Maybe give it away to one of those places like Goodwill or Family Pathways or those kinds of things. Or maybe just people in need. Maybe there's a local church, or maybe there's the church you attend. Maybe someone there needs it, or maybe they know of someone who could use some of this stuff. Training your dog or your pet. Just start there. If you're always griping, I can't let him outside by himself, or I can't let her outside by themselves. I can't let my 2 dogs outside together by themselves. Even though I have a fenced-in yard, or I have a plethora of land, or I have one of those electronic fences. I can't let them out because they don't listen. They don't do this. I can't let them in the house, until it's time to go to bed, because they don't listen. They don't do that. Just take that, spend some time, a little bit, 2 minutes, 2 days, 2 months, whatever, and just start training. And if you don't know how to, Start learning about that, educating yourself on that so you can do it. If you have the money, if the funds, well, start calling, on the phone, finding places that can do that for you if that's what you want to do. So there's that. Spending time on a change in a habit, a bad habit, a habit you don't care for, a habit you don't like. It could be anything like chewing on your lip. It could be picking your fingers. It could be just, there's so many bad habits out there people can get. It could be smoking, something with alcohol, bad eating habits that go along with the other thing I talked about to coincide, that kind of stuff. How about some sort of a project? My apartment or a household project. Could be something just painting a room. Could be something just sweep it up or cleaning something. It could be a big household project. It could be painting the outside of the house. It could be wanting to revamp or redecorate, something. It could be even a larger project where you want to get things prepared to get a hold of a contractor if you want to get your bathroom redone or your kitchen or something fixed, that kind of stuff. 2 minutes is all you need to do to get started. Once you get started, the continuing is easier than the starting. At least that's what I've always found. And then, basically anything. Anything that's been on your mind, it could be for years, or been on your mind for a few days, or something that will just come up in the near future. I'm just saying, do something. If it's something that you say is going to get done because you need it to get done or you want it to get done, it's not going to happen if you don't get started. You got to start. Just pursue it. There's always a chance that you'll get started and then stop and then nothing will happen for a long period of time. That's okay. What you do is you just get started again. Just start pursuing that again. If you want to write yourself notes, if you want to keep a pad and just physically write stuff to keep track of things, put it on your digital device, your phone or whatever, do that. Do a list, set alarms for, all right, now it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon, or now it's 7 o'clock, in the evening. You have your little message there of what to think about. All right, I don't have time to do that today. I don't want to make time to do that today because I got these things on. I'll make sure I set the alarm for tomorrow because then tomorrow, hopefully, I'll alert myself and I'll at least work towards it 2 minutes. This will be my 2-day thing. This will be the start of my 2 weeks. This will be the start of a 2-month period. Whatever it is. It doesn't have to be 2. I'm just first thing that popped in my head and that's what I'm going with. So anyways, short and sweet, fast video. I hope someone gets something from that. If just one person does, that's great. And I feel great for doing this and spending the time. As always, thanks for watching. Share, like, subscribe, and stay vigilant. Protect yourself, protect your family, protect your health, and protect your wealth.